you doing in my apartment? Looked like you were doing more than just... Figured what? You just break into my apartment? Yeah, you will. Now get out of here before I get...
Dovrei con milibu. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplagi. Tong hikte mosi. Tong laldu chung nao. Lukan tung gagurka. Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yok. Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto. Dahupa bosa ku. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplagi. Ento mesh mi paju, watamincha, yokolo.
The war is... It's good that Zerka's arrival has created new jobs on the station, but I can't say I'm happy about all the mercenaries they've hired.
Tonoranga manaka, donos imaragith. What donos imaragith? In Wamagro, the ranamo sibu in the chabi doko.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order.
Look at them. The ranamo sibu in Wamagro, the chabi doko.
That didn't look like an accident to me or my associate here. It looked like you wanted... Not even an apology. This Sulluston here had a few things to say about us that we didn't take to so well. We're just... This doesn't have anything to do with you, stranger. Just my luck. Someone who wants to... Then he shouldn't have gotten involved.
Time to take you down to size.
Taurinteri. Gelere sonto chenig rexi contunso des juncaratata. Turunto wakore kwe wapgerebu. Nenso telepachan corsodaranane gra dall'unuta choloren. Charanana gundoso remina che lorak. Dosen taurinteri. Gelere sonto chenig rex. Turunto wakore kwe wapgerebu. Nenso telepac.
I hear you.
Ring lor chawata jotu. Unta chivita kawana bota yuta. Don hitemo. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliya wa. Bo bagaragawanda yay. Kavadumpa munsuru kawana tonghitemos kawana botay. Tonghitem. Dovrei kun mili. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliya wa. Kavadumpa munsu.
Hey there! Care for a game of Pizzak? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only here to relax and play. So, you game for a game?
Ah, so you... Perhaps you don't know... You haven't been on Citadel Station long, have you? Let me introduce myself. I'm Benok, the man in charge of Lopak Slusk's protection. You do know who Lopak Slusk is, don't you? The two gentlemen with me are Matu and Nahata, Slusk's finest men. Other than me, of course.
Oh, leave the man alone, Benok. I bet he'd come out on top if you fought.
Now, Lux, I meant no disrespect.
It's your skin, Benok. Just warning you.
And I doubt you could cause any. Trading jabs with Luxa is hardly the entertainment I was looking for. Let's go.
Hello there. Fresh blood. If you're asking me that, handsome, tell you what. You just enjoy yourself, and...
I don't understand your problem with the Republic.
It was one of the darkest days in our history. Talia sold Onderon to the Republic, and what did we receive in return? Nothing. In exchange for the blood of our soldiers, the prosperity of Isis has been stripped.
Look, if it weren't for the Republic, you'd all be speaking man.
And because we accepted the Republic's aid, we should be indentured to them?
You make it sound like the Republic turned Onderon into a prison colony.
Perhaps. Only that the Republic did not even conquer us. Our own betrayed us and allowed the Republic to take what it would. Well, if our treasury continues to be sapped...
It's always the same story. When things are going well, no one ever thanks the Republic. Oh, when the problems start...
Is there something I can do? What's there to say? If this whole Telos thing... Yeah, it's a long... If we can integrate ourselves... Quite a few ways. As on top of that, the Senate's easy to negotiate with. And, of course, new Yeah, Gianna Lorso. That means... She's got her hands in too many dirty little... Whoa, I think I've had a few too many drinks.
Kavadumpa munsu. Gahupa kosa urata go. Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura. Kawana bota yutatanga. Kavadumpa munsuru. Gahupa kosa urata go jujuto yoki. Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura. Kayaita kawana bota yutatanga ki.
Mama kobusoto. Donace Rami. No se nega. Tomo Socha makaran, mika sorcha kawan boto kamana, hapkaran rundi ruota nonawi.
Ento mesh mi paju, watamincha yokolondoado nukulabira wa. Tines un soto.
Sunaranga machotane, dotalutu. Padu krem so chiche no, chi wendido, dron tite yoba, morata gomana, kova chokchi, moskali, miki mokba moka.
Tinor crelun, conferento gring, banokrok, nixerendo doncha, morbansum.
Kavadumpe masuraku, popayi botenya, tache morota kamsa, javaskobo subjob, rigiso karvenu. Kawanabota atagwa kankadi. Hentu mishmanta jun sero no chocha, dolo shusa jaka dosa ninanta, shujin.
Vosa sholuta da nesi tuch, wiso te borogoto! Yatuka, uwanrika, chotin, wanima, orata wa...
I heard that a crime syndicate has worked its way into the operation of Citadel Station.
A Republic ship was supposed to have arrived to take control of the situation here. I hope it's not too late. The problems are becoming too much for the TSF to handle.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF.
Welcome to Entertainment Mart. I will call up the appropriate... One moment. One moment. I regret to inform you that the Ebon Hawk is gone. The It seems the Ebon Hawk was transferred to Telos' surface instead of an impound dock. In addition, the vessel is not showing up at any government-sanctioned landing site. I would conjecture that it has been stolen.
I knew it! That's stupid.
That is unlikely. While your utility droid is not accounted for...
Wait, you're saying that... I don't understand. Telos' atmosphere is highly corrosive.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's all the information. Fortunately, your possessions, you will find them in one of the security lockers. I am not qualified to answer that question. If your vessel has been stolen, I do not know what else to...
TSF isn't cut out to handle all the problems on Citadel Station right now. We need Republic assistance.
Your speech is filled with maybes and perhaps. You are both. You may be able to help, but there is a.
Hello there. I'm a diplomat from Queen Talia on Onderon. My stay... The Ithorians negotiated the export of flora and...
The war is really inflated price. It's good that Zerka's arrival has created. The war has really inflated prices here in the outer. The war has really inflated prices here in the outer rim. Medical supplies are in short.
Dragon X1 gestale lorcha jemum lipete rung choda? Yatuka uwanrika chotin wanima orata wakata. Dragon X1 gestale lorcha jemum lipete rung choda? Luka sole moloso? Kavanata kalu! Kavanam draba krita punta to umpi con kile na chati nukoso boramwe? Kavanata kalu! Kavanami donki krato.
I'm glad you're here. I'm the only man the TSF could spare, and frankly, I got a bad feeling about this.
Excuse me, Master.
What is it?
Master, one of the assailants was carrying this.
You seem pretty... Well, it's good to see. You're a nice counter... All right.
I will trust your... I am yours to command, Master. I shall do so now, and farewell to you. Good day. I am Beef. How may I help? Of course.
I simply do not have time for you. If there is nothing else.
I'm glad that Zerka put a...
Larso isn't the most popular executive I've worked under, but I'll say one...
I hear Asgul's been paying mercenaries to go to Dantooine. Can't figure out why anyone would need mercenaries for a planet full of farmers.
I do not approve of this alliance we have formed. Habat has an agenda, and he hopes... True, he may be able to help us locate...
Hello there. You know, I heard about what happened at the docks. I handle vice. You know, spice, gambling, the good things in life. Don't worry, I won't make a move on you. That Squid and I don't see eye to eye on a lot of it. Look, are you really... Oh, haven't you met a Zeltron before? This exchange bounty has nothing to do with you. But still, you seem very capable. Good. I like it. So here it is. Help me with Lopax Slusk, and I'll keep the exchange off your back. So run him off, Citadel. I don't care. Look, until Slusk's out of the picture, he'll just keep sending men after you. And who do you think... I can get you into the exchange suites in Residential 082. They're west of the entrance. More than a few of the guards are in my pocket, so when Slusk's out of the way, I'll clear up this bounty matter. We'll speak again.
Sobojuts. Yosokanki. Dinachara.
I'm terribly sorry. Well, if... Excuse me. There you are. Have a good...
With pleasure.
Yes.
Time. To even the odds. Time to even the odds. Just say the word. I hear you.
Slusk. I may have had a hand in this, yes? I guess it's just like they say. If you want...
Yes. Fallen.
Time to take you down to size. Let's settle this.
I hear you.
Please don't kill me. I'm only doing my job.
Smooth.
It's good that Zerka's arrival has created new jobs on. It's good that Zerka's arrival has created new jobs on the station, but I can't say I'm happy.
So, you're back. What's there to say? If this whole Tilo... Yeah, it's a lot. If we can integrate quite a few ways. On top of that, this... And of course... Yeah, Gianna... She's got her hand... What? What? Wait, are you talking about accessing the mainframe, the Zerka? Well, I'm sure there are a dozen sorts of dirt on Lorso, and means you can't get in remotely. You've got to actually... This is a joke, right? And I want Jenna Lorso looking dirty. Alright, other than Jenna Lorso, only B-40... If you control B-44, you could walk right... Right, whatever. You could use B-44 to get into the... Nearly all the Zerka technicians are planet-side these days. We've contracted out the maintenance for the office's protocol and utility droids. The guy Chano lives in the... If you had his credentials,
Konoranga mana. Inwamagro. Bomababe want to susin to mukarata. Bomababe want to susin to mukar. Inwamagro. Inwamagro. Me. Donos imaragith. Wanarakora chi drunka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Konoranga manak. Donos imaragi. Konoranga manak. Ranamo sibu indasara.
Yes?
help you? I am sorry. Those are legitimate.
Rentundas, sidan elfavani. Sidan elfavani noga linnadus. Elfavat, sidan elf.
I hear Asgol's been paying mercenaries to go to...
I wish the Ithorians would take their hood ship back to Ethor and let us do our job.
Hello, B44. Is there something you need? Oh, why is that? More credits, you say? That please, B44.
T1N1, what are you doing out here? You're not supposed to leave the mainframe. I think someone needs a memory wipe.
What the?
B44, I want you to put...
I'm worried about the mercenaries we've been...
A lot of us are tempted to go, though. Asgol might not be a good guy, but for enough credits, any risk is worth it.
Tuden Tufblava, Wabuelda, Tufblava, Nibuke. Tuden Tufblava, Nibukelva, Wabuelda, Linda Tuf, Oisidan Gelfa, Vadinugan, Sidan Gelfa, Vadinu. Tufdadan Gelfa, Oisidan Gelfa, Sidan Gelfa, Sidan Gelfa, Vadi, Sidan Gelfa, Vaduden Tufblava, Wabuelda, Tufblava, Nibukelva. Sidan Gelfa, Vadinugan, Gelfa, Linda Tufda. Sidan Gelfa, Vadinugan, Gelfa, Linda Tufda. Tufdadan Gelfa, Hoi Sidan Gelfa, Sidan Gelfa, Vadi, Sidan Gelfa. Hoi Sidan, Sidan Gelfa, Vadinugan, Renpundas. Hoi Sidan Gelfa, Wabuelda. Raji gut, sie affen. Now for Sidan Gelfa, Vadi, she enjoy. And keep me on.
I hear you.
More where that came from.
I will silence
the time to take you down to size. Came from. More
sure where that came from. Say the word.
I will silence them.
Everyone down!
And now, Chodo Habat, you will die along with your herd. That's none of my concern. I was hired to do a job, and after I kill you, I'll be done. Perhaps, but not to... This is the best that you could muster to come to your rescue?
I hear you. Time to even the odds. Let's settle this. Time to take you down to size.
Donos imeragi. Eranamosibu. Eranamosibu. Tonorangamana. Tonorangamana. Arama. Eranamosibu. Loka kama. Donos imeragith. Wanara. Machabi doko. Donos imeragith. Wanara gorachi drum kasa. Loka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Mababe want to susintu mukarata. Eranamosibu in Nasarans. Aramak. Eranamosibu in Nasarans. Mababe want to susintu mukaratonos emeragith. Wanarakorachi drumka sa in Pachabi doko. Donos emeragith. Loka kama. Loka kamara. Eranamosibu in Nas. Pachabi doko. Dawa josimu poindoraka. Pachabi doko. Tonoranga mana. Loka kamara. Aramaka.
A Republic ship was supposed to have arrived to take control of the situation here. I hope it's not too late.
Oh, greeting. My companion and I. Nar Shaddaa, I believe. It was the... Yes, if you insist on putting it that way, I would prefer to...
I hear the refugee problem on Nar Shaddaa is getting out of hand. I met someone who managed...
Eranamosibu in Nasarans. Donos emeragith. Wanarakorachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana racha.
Tutlat. Fianke.
This dock is off limits pending an on...
I hear the refugee... Most people don't stay on Telos long unless they work here. No one wants to get bogged down in troubles.
Greetings, sir. My primary function... Please feel free to...
Donos emeragith. Donos emeragith. Donos emeragith.
Kawana bota. Admiral Seed of the Sojourn.
Welcome to Telos, Admiral. This is Lieutenant Gren of the Telos Security Force.
We were unavoidably detained on our way here. I hope it hasn't caused too large of a problem.
Only a minor. I think you'll be less happy when you...
What is it?
The witness from the Paragus incident escaped the station. We're not sure how he managed it, but we're trying to recover him.
I see. Don't concern yourself with it too much, Lieutenant. The Republic had decided to not detain the exile anyways.
The exile? Then...
However, I expect that these security failings will be seen to and fixed.
We're on them right now, Admiral.
Good to have you back, General. Easy now. You survived one spectacular, but it's only fair. I owe you more than one, General. You must be in shock from the crash. Have to expect some long-term memory loss from that. Too bad he's not a droid, huh? We can't all be that lucky. I'll humor you, General. I was one of the Iridonian Mechanic Corps that was at Malachor. Bayadur. I can see how you'd forget me, being that I was the only one. Don't think too hard. I'd rather... We all went through some tough times after Malachor. Guess that's one thing we've got better than droid. But then you give them a memory wipe and... They'll be fine. The pilot's more or less unharmed, and the old lady... You know, I never thought I'd see you again, General. Galaxy's a big place, and this is the last... So I have to ask. Got some news for you, General. That shuttle of yours is done for. Scrap. Well, crashed the shuttle that time, too?
Nope, Pazak.
That was not the most pleasant landing I've endured. Next time we should perhaps seek out a more reputable pilot.
You're welcome, Kreia. You know, if I weren't such a crack pilot, we could have hit the shield wall or one of those rock faces.
Yes, our current situation is a vast improvement.
Beats me. No one's supposed to be here but a Zerka research team. I can't say they'd be happy to see us, but shooting us down? I can't imagine Zerka having us shot down by a bunch of scientists either. You know, I caught a glimpse of what looked like an AD tower when we flew over... Maybe they're doing something they shouldn't be. I've seen pirate bases...
I can help you find it. I have access. I came hoping to repair whatever damage your shuttle took, but not even I can... That's the plan. mercenaries, right where we need to go.
Great.
They were probably looking for me when...
We could try handing the Zabrak over.
Who do you think shot you down in the first place?
Good point. Forget...
Let me handle this. Take him down. You asked for it.
Time to take you down to size.
This won't take long. Another sentry droid. The mercenaries must be using them to...
Let's settle this. I hear you. More where that came from. Time to...
What's going on?
I hear you.
You asked for it. I always feel a sense of calm when I...
Amazing at wasting the Republic's... But now that you mention it, I think I feel it too. Like a
Quiet. There's a large... If we move carefully along the perimeter, we may be able... We could cross along the shore, or head along the cliffs. Bold. All right. Let's get this over with. quick. Take him down. Let's settle this. Take him down. More where that came from. Let's go. Just say the word.
Hidden caches. We should be on the lookout.
Everyone down! Time to even the odds. Everyone down!
You asked for it. What's going on?
Just say the word.
How do you like that? What's going on?
I hear you.
Yeah?
Just say the word. I hear you.
Yeah?
I hear you.
General? Yes, General? That old thing? Hey, just kidding. He helps me out with repair. He's also good for singeing. I've been thinking about doing something else I got tired of it. Kept dropping. I was only kidding. But at least it gets something else I can help.
Something up? All right.
Antes creso chinor taharem ben chokundido. Donina chiwa. No sokopaputo.
Just say the word.
There's the landing pad. There should be. Looks like we're gonna have to.
Why do you say that?
What do we have here? The Jedi. Corin Fault did say you. Why would I do that? Fault hired me to. We'll see. Attack!
Just say the word. Everyone down! Time to... Left. More. More where that came from. Let's settle this. Time to take you down to size. Just say the word. 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 Just say the word.
What's going on?
Just say the word.
Let's go. hopefully I'll be able to... Good. It's fine. The TSF Telos' atmosphere...
I'd say there's probably...
So that means there's Here, it looks like power is being drawn to generate a shield over a small area in the polar region, but nothing should be... That's a little tougher. At least there was at last report. I don't.
That's decided then.
There's one other small problem, but it's not as though we...
I hear you.
Let's go.
Just say the word.
What's going on? This arm of mine isn't just for show, General. Stand back. The Zerka mercenaries were a little after you. Let me handle this. Let's go.
Just say the word. Just say the word. Time to take you down to size. Just say the word.
Let's go.
Say the word.
What's going on? Yeah? Let's go.
Just say the word.
Yeah?
Just say the word. Just say the word.
There she is, one orbital shuttle. Looks like it's in serviceable condition. That's all a moot point, though. The hangar bay doors are closed. I don't fancy flying the shuttle through solid metal, so I'd say we need to we'll also need to find the ignition codes for the shuttle, or else we'll have some trouble. If we get all that, I wouldn't worry about what shape.
I hear you. Bin poison.
Yeah?
Everyone down!
Tawansa morichiwa muf kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura tayaita tonata biasvia Great King.
Let me take care of this. Damn thing's stuck.
What's going on?
Just say the word. More where that came from. More where that came from.
How do you like that?
Time to even the odds.
What's going on? I'll have this open in no time. Shut up. Split. Say the word. I hear you. What's going on? This won't take long.
Tung Laldu.
General, need some... I moved around for a couple years. Working as a starship mechanic got me from place to place. I wasn't ready to settle down after the war. Then you understand my restlessness. Though the war had ended, I couldn't find peace in anything. As long as I kept moving, I didn't have to think about what happened. Know what I mean? I'm sure you do. I decided I'd do something constructive. I wanted to make up for the things I'd done in the war. I wanted to design planetary shields, but there weren't many systems with the credits to spare. There was more that needed to be rebuilt and protected. I found out that Telos was going to be the flagship project for the Republic, and it sounded like something good. I saw Telos before the Sith raised it. It deserved a better fate. But Zerka ruined everything. I thought I could force Zerka out on my own, but It's good to be working. Something else
Just say the word.
Yeah? Yeah?
Time to take you down to size. Time to take you down to size.
Statement. We have arrived too late. The target has evaded us. We must pursue it. Observation. You've likely escaped aboard the orbital shuttle that has been docked here. The bay control computer likely will have a record of their departure. Query. Have you discovered anything about the shuttle's course? Answer. I have managed to track the shuttle's movement across the SHIELD network. However, the SHIELD network does not stretch over the polar region, which was the shuttle's apparent destination. Statement. Dispatch a unit to the polar region with the last known coordinates and approximate path of the shuttle. They will not escape us again. Irritated declaration. There you are. Quick clarification, but now that we have found you, we hope that we can fix unnecessary addendum and put unnecessary clarification. We merely wish to cripple your vessel once we track your probing query. We are, however, curious as to why eager threat. But we are looking forward to extracting your motives for coming here when we place you in torture restraints. Chiding statement. Oh, Jedi, there are as many of us as are needed to capture our egotistical boast. And there are far more of us than any one Jedi. Destroy one of us, and more unnecessary threat. And our attack protocols are more than a match for you.
I hear you.
Systems failing, Master.
Yes.
I will silence this one. Master.
Just say the word.
Lay down your weapons, and you shall not be harmed.
Why is it that everywhere we go, I end up in a cell? I mean, why did they lock us up? What is this place?
It is a training ground for Jedi.
What? This ice hole?
Yes, it bears the semblance of an academy. But where are all the students? Curious.
You've got to be joking. What is a Jedi Academy doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
It is a place hidden from the galaxy like the academy on Dantooine. But this place... Oh, Atris, you have been clever.
Atris?
It's none of your concern.
Well, the sooner we're out of here, the better. 2 crazy Jedi are more than enough for me. No one told me we were going to be dumped in a nest of Jedi.
And what is it about this place that causes you such fear?
What do you mean? We're in the...
No, I do not.
What? What are you doing?
Stop struggling. Let me follow the current. Deep.
Stop!
With the fear is mingled. You surprise me. I could not feel it before. Do not worry, Atten. If he is a Jedi, he will forgive. And if he is not...
You can't tell him, please. I'm asking you. I don't want him to...
Think less of you. I hardly think that's possible. Still, there is no shame in what you ask. We all wage war with the past, and it leaves its scars. I will not speak of yours, Atten, but there is a price for such things.
What?
There are those who wage war, and you know how important this man we travel with is. Even one such as you can feel it. You will serve him until I release you.
And if I refuse?
You will not. If you do, then my silence will be broken. And then, Atten, you will be broken. You fear the Jedi, and rightly so. If Atris learns of your choices, you will But whatever fear you hold of the Jedi, wipe the fear from your mind.
I don't know how you became such a manipulative witch, but why a vicious old scowl like yourself would even bother with me is a bigger mystery.
No game of the Jarek can be won without pawns, and this may prove to be a very... You are a slippery one. Your spirit, I feel you have crossed up.
Fine.
Perhaps. And the Force, our path...
More...
No. Have we... A critical moment.
I did not expect to see you again after the day of your sentencing. I thought you had taken the Exile's path, wandering the galaxy. Yet you have returned. Why? Your ship? Ah, the Ebon Hawk. It is not your ship. Unless... The Ebon Hawk is here, safe. Its records and navicomputer are being dissected to determine what caused the destruction of the Paragus facility. We're having some trouble with the navicomputer, but I think with your cooperation, willing or otherwise, that will cease to be an obstacle. If it is your ship, perhaps I should be questioning you as to what happened. A facility of over 150 personnel, all dead before you arrived. A childish story. And with the facility destroyed, you think there is no way to confirm your story. Again, you insist it is your ship. You have no claim over it. An accident. You have not changed. Acting instead of thinking, putting yourself before the galaxy. Do you know what you have done? No, your crime is much more than that. Without the fuel from Paragus, Citadel Station cannot maintain its orbit. It will crash into the planet and its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds. Telos was a test to see if the Republic could mount a restoration effort on the Outer Rim. When it fails, the Republic will not finance another. The other Rim worlds, devastated by the Sith, will remain graveyard worlds, devoid of life. And that is the magnitude of your crime. I have not known you since you left to serve Revan in the Mandalorian Wars. The only question that remains is how far you have fallen. How is it that you are not content to confine your ruin to yourself? Ruin yourself with your actions if you will. The Sith? What do you mean? You speak truly. You have encountered the Sith. I can feel the scars on you. Tell me, where did you encounter them? Paragus? What would they want there? They can't have been looking for you. You. If they thought you were Jedi, the teachings of the Sith blind them indeed. I am the last Jedi, not you. You betrayed our teachings, our beliefs, the very core of the Jedi Order. If these Sith attacked you, they will soon realize their mistake. And if you escaped, they most likely let you go to see if you... Whatever force they can bring to bear, it will matter not. If they face a true Jedi, they shall fall. You offer your aid? After turning your back on me? On the Council? The Jedi is not something you embrace out of fear. The commitment is strong. Perhaps. But if you help me, it cannot be done from here. There are others in the galaxy who may help us against a Sith threat. If you can find them, take your ship, seek them out. If you find them... then I shall send you on your way.
We shall remove him, Mistress. Come with us. Are you all right, Mistress?
The exile brought up...
Forgive me, Mistress, but I must ask. The Egg, did you care for him once?
The Jedi have no such attachments. As always, he will do as he wills. And the galaxy, and the feelings of others, can burn for all he cares. The day we judged him, I stood in the chamber and he was so right. He was so certain of it, I doubted myself. He chose Revan over the Jedi, over the Council, over... But now I am tired. I must meditate.
Of course, Mistress. I will tell the others you are not to be disturbed. And please, do not exhaust yourself. Why have you You will find the particle emitter. You shall not be challenged. As Why have you approached?
I have felt it too, my lord. A disturbance in the Force. It was difficult to make out, my lord. At first it was such a quiet thing. I did not notice it. But now I wonder if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly, yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe. Do you feel it is a... You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord. All life exists to feed your power. And my life is yours. I beg you, please. Let me die. Yes, this disturbance echoes through the Force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to you. I will leave at once, my lord.
Did you find? There was something from your past here, something unresolved. This woman who resides here, she... There is a Jedi here, perhaps, in that you are correct. Yet there are no students, and this woman, this Atress, surrounds herself with those who cannot feel the force. No, her servants are not Jedi. Their minds are walls, trained to resist tricks of the mind. This discipline blinds them to the Force as well, even if they were Force-sensitive. Invade the mind of another? It is not something done carelessly, or when there is nothing to be gained. Plans are fragile things, and life often... Perhaps students will come to her in time. Very well. Let us He's only sleeping. It seems...
I'm sorry, General. I'm fine, General. Even power has been restored to my arm. What is this place? This must be where I had detected the energy readings. This room, this place. It looked... I am, General. If you... Very well, General.
Why have you approached?
Do all these women look alike?
You have returned. You may ask. The mistress? She's meditating, and she does not wish to be She leads us, as she We serve the Jedi, yet Atris has told us that the work here at Telos may pay for... She has said the Jedi Order needs some... Atris has said that if Revan and Malak had been properly instructed in the ways of the Jedi, that is unknown to me. Atris has chosen instead to focus her efforts on She predicted you would say as much. She seems to know you quite well. Perhaps... I would welcome a chance to instruct you. Oh yes, we train... Very well. Before we begin... The fight will be with Also, do not call up in turn. Then let us begin. You have fallen. Very well. It shall be the same as before. Then let us begin. You have succeeded. If you wish, you may challenge us again. Seek one of us out. Have you returned to fight? Very well. Our next battle will be using the... You may choose hands and feet, or whatever melee weapon you wish. Seek one of us... Have you returned to... Very well. Our next battle... You may choose... Then let us begin.
This will teach you.
You have succeeded. If you wish, you may challenge us again. Seek one of us out. Have you returned to fight? Very well. Our next battle shall be free of restriction on weapons and items. And you may use whatever technique, Jedi. In turn, I will seek one of us. Have you returned to fight? Very well. Our next battle, in turn. Then let us begin.
This will teach you.
You know much of melee combat. You surprise me. There is nothing more that we can teach you from such contests. If that is what you wish, we shall see how you fight against a group of us. We shall use whatever item. Seek one of us out. Have you returned to... There is nothing more. If that is what you... We shall see. Use whatever item. Then let us... You have fallen.
Just say the word. Let me take care of this. Pure Pazak.
What's going on?
Let me take care of this. Pure Pazak.
Yeah?
You are the exile. She said you betrayed the... That is not all she says. She says you know nothing of loyalty to any cause except... Atris says that you fell to the dark side in the Mandalorian War. Atris says when the Dark Lord Revan returned to the Republic, you did not march with him because you had fallen so far you could no longer feel the Force. You may ask. She said... Before you go, Exile, question for you. Please. I see.
I hear you.
Yeah? Let's go.
Mistress, the last of the handmaidens is not among us.
She has left with the exile.
Left? But why? Her oath.
Her reasons are unknown to me, but I fear she may no longer be trusted. We will save her if we can, but we must let her discover the exile's nature for herself. Some evils must be confronted, and isolation from it would have been no defense.
Well, now that we're off that Dejaric board of a planet, I say we burn sky until we see lines.
What is the machine saying? We seem to have found it.
Do you know why we have called you here?
As Revan summoned you, so have you come full circle to return to the Jedi.
Why did you defy us? The Jedi are guardians of the peace, and have been for centuries. This call to war undermines all that we have worked for.
Is Revan your master now? Or is it the horror you wrought at Malachor that has caused you to see the truth at last?
It is good you recognize this. It means you will understand why you must leave us.
You are exiled, and you are a Jedi no longer.
There is one last thing. Your lightsaber. Surrender it to us.
Much defiance in that one.
You are correct, Kavar. When he was here, I felt it. It was as if he was not there. More like an echo.
The war has touched the youngest of the Order. Many of them have lost themselves in battle against the Mandalorians.
We have not lost a Jedi this day. You felt it. He has lost himself. He is no Jedi. He walked Revan's path, but he was not strong enough.
I fear it is our teachings that may have led Revan to choose the path he did.
We are not the ones who taught him.
We take responsibility, Atris, not cast blame.
The choice of one was the choice of us all. Revan's teacher intended no harm, and Revan had many teachers since.
Yet they all stem from the same source. Her teachings violated the Jedi Code, and lead all who listen to the dark side, as they did the exile.
You are wrong. The dark side is not what I sensed in the exile. Surely the rest of you felt it as well. That emptiness we felt. He has changed.
Whatever that wound was, it was of the dark side. We should not have let him depart. He will simply join Revan again, or perhaps worse.
What would you have done with him, Atris? Be mindful of your feelings. This is not Revan who stood before you. This one walks a different path.
No, although that may come in time. We let him go because we must.
Malachor fight.
No, not...
We should have told him the truth.
No good would have come from it, even if what you believe was true. There's
perhaps in many years.
But he may never discover the truth.
And that is the future we must accept.
Those Jedi sure like their secrets, don't they?
A strange coincidence.
It is no coincidence. There is some larger plan at work here, and we are walking into it. This is...
Those are Atris's records you have stolen.
What the hell are you doing on our ship?
I have come to join you. I can help you against this threat.
Well, we don't want your help. Or any of your sisters.
It is just me. And I am doing this because Atris believes you will need help.
Indeed. But of course, what does one more matter to our journey? I have had enough of this. I will be in my chambers.
Yeah, me too. I'll be in my chambers. But since I don't have any, I guess I'll just go to the cockpit like I always do. If she's coming with us, she gets the cargo hold. Might remind her how fun...
General.
The cargo hold is enough. I will, if you need me. I shall be in the cargo.
General, is there... That's not your lightsaber anymore. That belonged... You could build another one. I don't know, General, but I know this. A light... I think I can help you out there. I happen to know... We need a power cell. Those parts are fairly Just bring the parts to me before you get started building it. I'll make sure they're usable. All I'm saying is that you've gone for a long time without a memory wipe. Most droids behave erratically under those circumstances. I know that, but I'm fixing everything else up. What was that? That's what I'm talking about. I am not pushing you around. Good. Now let's... You wouldn't guess it from the outside, but it... I'll bet. I'm all... Hey, General, are you all right? You look like you've been standing... Was there something you wanted me...
Another visitor? Just head into the building and you'll find your way.
Just say the word.
Greetings, and is there something I... Dantooine is a... Since the destruction... The famed ruin, Zeron strong... My apologies. Error. May I be overly... Dantooine is a... Since the destruction... The famed ruin, Zeron strong... My apologies. Error. May I be overly... If you will excuse...
What do you want? I don't... Well, you don't look like a damn mercenary, and you don't... Fine, fine.
Charanana Gundoso. Manama tredo sobre barakto drun. Krishement terewana jun konata debe. Relive kurondo. Der into runto wak.
Just say the word. Let me take care of this. Pure Bazak.
I'm here.
Don't cause any more trouble for Dantooine. Had enough of it for a lifetime.
Do you actually believe a Jedi would...
They certainly would.
I still don't believe...
You should.
Well, I hope it's true.
Unless somebody beat...
Welcome to Kunda. Her office is directly behind this room.
Are you waiting for the administrator too? Kunda's like a droid. I'm sick of... I fought in the war, and I... Salvagers. I'm not a violent man. I've had... But I can't... Well, yes and no. I brought... Damn Lagrix came out of no... I went to their camp to get back my moisture evaporator. This smug fellow... He said he'd give it to me for the bargain price of 500 credits. Now the moisture evaporator doesn't work, because it is mysteriously missing its modulator. Joran is offering to sell me... It's hard to deal with womp rat. I understand that the weak... I suppose you could. If you could go to this... I'm not rich, but That's great.
A lot of people here hate Jedi. But when they were here, they tried helping us. I don't blame them.
Your luck is not of the hap. No friendly group. I come here to speak to the militia. I am done.
The salvagers keep coming here and bothering the militia. That Garevik is the worst of them.
Don't cause was any more.
A visitor. Please, come in. Welcome to Kunda. I am Administrator. Depending on your business here, the pleasure may be mutual, but you didn't answer my... And unless I'm much mistaken, that's the Ebon Hawk. That vessel has been on Dantooine before, during the war. That is an unfortunate truth, and a wise request, which of course I will honor. Most settlers here hold bitter memories of the Sith. Right or wrong, our settlers blame the Jedi and their hidden enclave for their suffering. I remember the old Jedi Masters, and the considerable help they lent to Don. I still maintain discreet. My friend, let's just call him Frook. We've known each other for many years, and our continued He came to Dantooine not too long ago. He was looking into something quite important. Brooke and I had a mutually beneficial arrangement for several weeks. I'm starting to fear the worst. We are fortunate that you've come. I will have one of the militia transmit permissions to the Enclave security door. Go expect... Is there anything else? Like many parts of Dantooine, several salvagers have reported... Is there anything else? There are plenty of opportunities to assist people. Besides that...
What brings you to Kunda? You haven't? Well, that's something. If you do have trouble... this is... sensitive. It's not really a secret. The thing is, he expects So, it's like the mercenaries aren't unreasonable. They're mostly just... So he has to get involved to make sure that the... Dantooine has had mercenaries on it for years. I talked with some, and they're not a... Using my own analogy against me, the mercenaries aren't rankers. They're people, like you and me. It's just dangerous. That's a good way of looking at it. I may not agree with the captain, but I guess I should make everyone... I still worry that he may provoke the mercenaries. All right.
Toci monas posomabri Hoshman funi insoranaka me pasa sush.
I'm the militia captain here.
looking for help from the militia, talk to Baroon first. If we can help you, you got any other reason? I'm sure you got questions you want. I've seen a lot of visitors come through Kunda. We have a small problem with Kinrath. Maybe you've already seen. I take care of it myself, but there aren't many people in the Kinrath are normally just... Nobody knows for sure. That's all I can ask. You want some...
Just say the word. Everyone down! Time to take you down to size.
I'm here.
Tapele gathered a group to go to the sub-level.
Oh, a visitor comes to a civilized person with manners. A question I posed. You flatter me, traveler. I ask a mere 1,000. I assure you it is. As you can see, it isn't fun. A discerning question. My dilemma is I lack the funds to travel. Can you help? You are curious. It was sold to me with false pretenses, and I've been forced to continue this cycle. Settlers treat us with scorn and disdain. Parting them with their money is almost a service. But still, I must try to get enough money. 500 credits. Probably a small sum to you, but for me it might as... You are most kind, traveler. You've given me a chance to go home. Here, take... So, what should we... There isn't much to see around here. They want nothing to do with us. The only thing they want is part of our profits. We come from many different planets. Early salvagers said that they want nothing to do with us.
You a new salvager? Or one of those Kunda cantina rats? We don't need another one. I'm gonna give you some advice. If you're not going to listen to anybody, maybe you can help me out. And they're now dead fools. So, if you find...
Let us test ourselves.
Time to take you down to size.
This will teach you.
Everyone down!
I'm here.
I hear you.
Prepare
More where
yourself.
that came from.
Prepare yourself.
You've wandered into the wrong camp. If you're looking for work too, just take... Then maybe we can get along. What if we do? They're practically begging to be put... You sound like a flaming Jedi. I didn't just mean their weapons. I meant their character. So the galaxy has dealt them a bad hand. They should ante up and get back in the game. It's just another spaceport. We have to live somewhere. Something there's a natural order to things. Just make sure these settlers know their place. The Republic isn't going to send... She's got spirit. I have time to kill. Most of us are veterans, the really skilled. A Sentient by the name of Azkul. He was an elite trooper for Malik during the Jedi Civil War. He knows how to wage war. We had a contract with the Republic, doing some work in the Outer Rim. But they scaled back. Now the Republic isn't hiring anymore.
I'm not paying. I can't wait. Smells like another salvagers.
Ease off, Nalik.
I don't need help to take out a mudlet. You fighting any wars? I fought in the Jedi Civil War. Sides don't matter much. We're all soldiers. Most of us mercenaries worked with the Sith. Not too many I thought you were one of those useless salvagers. Or perhaps an uppity settler. So I figured blasting one of them would have done... You were a soldier too. Stay out of our way and we'll...
Can I help you? Just trying to make a living. It's no glamorous.
Yarovic is dangerous. A duel a mercenary. Wasn't even a contest. Yarovic is not someone you should cross. Ever. He's dangerous.
Let's settle this.
Prepare yourself. Let us test ourselves.
Time to even the odds. Time to even the odds.
Let us test ourselves. I'm here.
I hear you.
Who are we missing? We're one off.
We're missing Joran. I don't see Joran.
That runt of a cath hound, he's the one with the backpack. Did anybody grab anything from the room? Anybody? What do you want? You won't find anything there except on the lowest sub-level, and there you'll only find... I managed to get this sad lot of salvagers to work together. Then we get... But of course the only one that managed to grab the salvage is... I'm not going to tell you that. If you do rescue him, you'll just have to claim on the salvage. Jedi artifacts are rare enough these days without some newcomer coming in. So stay out of it. Are you kidding? Of course we aren't. He's on his own. I only wish... Now, if you don't mind, we're going...